When we first landed in Montana, we noticed everybody seems to have a dog. It's amazing. It's the relationship that people have with dogs is just so strong, and I think that was something that we wanted to bring in the game. To create Boomer, we did a lot of research on the actual dog breeds, the most common ones, the ones that are also kind of more like helpful in a sense. He's a mix between an Australian Shepherd and a Blue Heeler. And we really started to kind of recreate him and kind of define his shape, his size, his interactions. The experience was amazing. From even the technicians on the mocap set loved the interaction with all the dogs that we had. I think the dog that recreated the most Boomer is an Australian Shepherd who was super sweet, amazing. The dog would just stand around him and kind of like just pet him, and it was okay. Boomer's name is kind of an interesting story. When we first started the game, I kind of noticed that Dan Hay, our creative director, was kind of rewriting his childhood or his memories, and Boomer is actually part of that because Boomer's name is the name of one of his friends' dog they spent a lot of time with growing up. So it just made sense for him to kind of pay an homage to that dog. I think after the trips that we took, it really just felt natural to have Boomer as a companion. He's so helpful, and then we started designing about, okay, what could be his skills. He's very good as a stealth option. You can send him in front, he won't get detected because they don't really know if he's a threat or not. So all of that aspect was really interesting from a gameplay perspective, but it really all started by the sense of purpose that we want players to have in Far Cry 5. So Boomer's AI, obviously we want Boomer to feel useful. We don't want Boomer to be kind of penalizing to the strategy of the player, because Far Cry is all about strategy. Boomer's greatest skill for me is just walking around in, let's say, a dense forest, and you never know what's going to be around. You never know what's going to be around the corner. It might be a bear, it might be an NPC, a chosen, a VIP. And when Boomer's around, he's just walking just in front of you. Like dogs would do. And he's got that sense, that sixth sense, I guess, of just detection, and he will detect any type of enemies. He might even growl when he feels like there's a really special kind of threat coming in. So not only is he really good as a stealth weapon, kind of taking down some enemies, but he can also inform your own strategy by reconning some different situations. He's your ultimate protector. He's great at different things, but I think for me, is one of his best skills, obviously, is to just defend you for all those natural threats that are going to be around. Boomer, man's best friend. Love him.